All right, let's talk about this. So Dan Orlowski today is on his channel, right, or on ESPN, lying his ass off and causing controversy, unnecessary controversy in the city of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. And I'm telling you, I do not like it. Now, the first time AJ sent out a tweet about the past, and I forgot what he sent it out about. I can't remember. He does it so much, but I think it was at a time where it was a bad timing, and it was something I think he should have kept in house. This tweet, no one knows what he's talking about, but everybody's putting their spin on it. And I get it. I've been in the media for 10 plus years. I get how things go. But you never want to start lying, right? You never want to start lying. So let's hear both of the clips of what Dan Orlowski said, and then we'll talk about it. We're going to load this up and get this going real quick. And yeah. Let me see.
I think just in relation to AJ, I would disagree that he's trying to send a message of I want the ball thrown to me more. I think the more that time has gone on by the day, I think that there's a reality that AJ Brown prefers to be traded. That's the feeling that I'm.
Okay, stop right there. Why do you believe he prefers to be traded? That's a very powerful statement. Why would a Super Bowl champion on a Super Bowl championship squad still prefer to be traded?
Because there's just been this consistent disconnect. There's been a consistent something is up there, whether it's the lack of production, them not throwing the ball enough, but then they go on the road. He has 4 for $120 something and 2. He has the game sealer. It's beautiful, the connection, and he still tweeted out. And so I'm not trying to read too much into it. This is a Super Bowl contending team, but for that to continuously happen, I do think that there's parts of AJ Brown that would prefer to be traded and maybe traded to a place that is a little bit more pass centric.
This guy is an idiot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I used to respect him. I lost all respect for him. He literally tweeted out using me but not using me. He could be talking about anything. He could be talking about his wife. He could be talking about his cousin, his uncle. He could be talking about anything. And you say, oh, I'm not trying to read too much into it, but I think he prefers to be somewhere that's more pass centric. All right, let's look at the numbers. Let's crunch the numbers real quick. AJ Brown comes out 2019, Tennessee, right? 52 receptions, 1,000 yards. Next year, 2020, 70 receptions, 1,075. 2021, 63 receptions, right? 869 yards. Gets traded to Philly. 2022, 88 targets, 1,496 yards. Let's say 1,500. Next year, 2023, 1,400, right? And 56. Last year, missed, I think, 3 or 4 games. 2024, 1,079. Right now, he's about 400 yards, 3 tubs. We definitely going to be all right, William Jeffrey, for sure. So I had to crunch some more numbers to say, okay, I said, so who's the all-time leader in receivers? And it was Jerry Rice, right? I don't know if you guys could make it bigger for me there. Jerry Rice, right? 22,000 yards, and you got Fitz. He right now, right? If he continues at this production, let's just say if he plays another 7 years, let's just say. Now I crunched this for you. Hold on. Got it on my other computer here. He right now is on pace. Come on, baby boy. I gotta get a new computer. It's coming. And this is considered, this is a model that's pretty much considering that he will play for another 10, which I doubt. But let's just say if he played for another 7 and make him 35, right? Of course, the production may go down. He is on track right now for 19,000 career receiving yards right now. Even if he doesn't get 19, right? That's high. Let's say if he gets 14, 15, 16, 17. Look at the list of receivers. Look. So at least he's going to get 4. I can guarantee he's going to be between that 14 and 16 mark. I can pretty much guarantee it. But they want to blow it like this some big magical, like he's pissed off. He's walking around today, right, with his teammates, hamstring hurt, smiling, laughing. They don't show the clips of him and Jalen dapping each other up. These guys in the locker room, they talking. They friends. They might not be as close as they was before, but they friends. So why is the media trying to put the proverbial buck versus buck? Why do they keep doing that all the time? What's up with that? What's up with Dan Orlowski? He boasts about his wife being from Philly and all that. Your wife didn't need to give you none, man, for about a month. Because you a hoe right now. You act like a hoe. He want to go where? Where are you going to send him at? He going to get more production than this. Where? Tell me where. And if you do get more production, you're going to be losing. You're going to be losing because the Eagles ain't sending them to no fucking contender. They're not sending them to the Patriots unless you give us 3 first-round picks or 2 first-round picks. He's definitely a hater. He's a hater because Jalen Hurts silenced all y'all clowns with the perfect passer rating. Remember, we got to be perfect. And he was. He was perfect. They don't say shit. Baker Mayfield comes out, thinks up the fucking joint, misses about 10 passes, probably close to it. I seen him miss about 5 or 6 myself. Nobody says shit. They give him a fucking pass. Jalen Hurts misses 1 or 2 passes. He a little off, and the sky is falling. Oh my God. He's this. He's a one read. He can't read defenses. Boom, comes back, fucks y'all up. Hell no, we're not trading AJ, bro. AJ, this guy finished saying 2 or 3 weeks ago, this Philly's his home. So why do they continue with this narrative? Why? Why would you do that? It makes me want to smack the shit out of one of these dudes on some real shit. It's like, because now you're being a hoe about it. It's okay to have perspective and talk about it and say, all right, yeah, maybe because he said using me but not using me, he's unhappy. He wants to be traded. Send him to the. All right, that's theoretically who's out there. Where are you going to send him to? Who are you going to send him to? So now he reaches his 30s and he's catching 1,200 yards, which he did 1,500 here. 1,500. 2 years in a row. So he goes off to another team in what? 1,200. But the team is 4-13 or whatever the record is. You think he's gonna be happy there? So again, he's on pace for career yardage. He's on pace to be in the Hall of Fame, bro. All you gotta do is keep playing. You've been to 2 Super Bowls, you won 1, you might go to another and win another one. If you put AJ Brown on the ballot right now, he's going in first ballot, bro. If he don't take another fucking snap, he's going in first ballot. Minimum second. So what's really going on here? Unless there's something behind the scenes like him and Jalen, and I just don't believe it, bro. I think they're trying to manufacture this because they love to put brother against brother if they can. They love it. And I'm glad the Eagles locker room is so bonded together. They probably look at this shit and laughing at this shit all together. I guarantee you 100%. They probably looking at this shit when they in the meeting rooms and whatever they doing and laughing like a mug, bro. Right? They're laughing. So it just goes to show you, like, I lost all respect for Dan Orlowski. He does his little, whatever he does and shit. But he's a fucking hater. A lot of these guys probably jealous because they never had a career like hers. I don't know what it is. Is it penis envy? What is it? Like, what's really going on here? Is your wife looking at him saying he handsome and shit or something like that? When she see him on the TV, maybe I don't know what it is, bro. But why make some shit up? Why try to what's your issue? This man, think about it. 2 Super Bowls in 3 years. 2 career years in Philadelphia. This shit is crazy. He wants to be traded? This shit is fucking insane. This shit is out of, like, what are we doing? You have nothing else to talk about? But saying this shit blows my fucking mind, bro. I swear. There's nothing going on between those two. Trust me. Now again, they were close friends. Now, they got, I still think they cool for real, for real. I just think that it's a business-like approach, and they're handling business. Even when they asked Jalen about it, he kind of snickered, laughed a little bit and said, "Man, fuck that shit." Him saying "fuck that shit" is saying, "Look, I keep my mind on a collective." That means fuck that shit. Here's he wants to be in Philly. Yeah, like, come on, bro. Come on. Now, one thing, obviously, he wants to be a part of the offense. He wants to be a part of the winning. Obviously, they try to say like he caught touch. He wasn't smiling. You lying devils, man. You lying devils. He caught a touchdown. He wasn't smiling. You was a lying devil. He was smiling like a motherfucker when he caught those touchdowns. And then they try to get him in the end zone. They try to put words in his mouth. Like, this dope. Like, yo, man, this will be, yeah, throw me the fucking ball. I'm King Kong out here, man. They got nothing to do with Jalen. Like, this is great. Happy as a mug, bro. And then his man, Devontae Smith, just had a career day. A career day. So, Dan Orlowski, if you ever come across this, you was a straight up hoe, my nigga. You was a straight up hoe, Dan. You know who else is a hoe? Chase Daniels is a hoe. I'm going to give Ocho a pass, but I think he's still a hoe too. There's a lot of hoes out here. And it's a lot of people that be talking shit to people. When they see him, they shit bricks and they'll piss down their leg out here. But you know who you are. So, and then another aspect of it, people so quick. I'm seeing people saying that Jackson, it's a lot. I can't remember all of them, William. All the hoes out here, they straight hoes, man. Like in school, we would have gave them motherfuckers a wedgie and put blood in their mouth. If we was in school back in the day. A guy like Dan Orlowski. Are you serious? Are you serious? He wants to be like that's just the Disney. You paying people to say this dumbass shit. That's why that shit is over with. Like them analysts on TV is over with, bro. YouTube is the new thing, bro. There's so many great, talented people that got their own platforms on YouTube that do sports and Eagles content that run circles around these dudes on ESPN. They're so fucking corny. Wow, let's analyze this tweet. I think AJ is talking about. Shut the fuck up. You don't know our culture. You run off at the mouth. You fucking needle dick pen pushing ass motherfucker. You don't know our culture, man. A man type 4 words. You want to put words in his mouth. It's crazy to me, bro. And then how they want to crown Jackson Dart, man. Fuck Jackson Dart, man. He's this and all that. Fuck him. His team is 2-5, bro. He had a couple little good games. Nigga, shit, anybody could do that. We've seen DeVito have all types of quarterback have a couple good games. What is he gonna look like in the long run? What is he gonna look like in the long run? Tell me that. They're so quick to crown these dudes, but everybody want to continue to doubt Jalen Hurts and Jalen can't. Then when he does it, they make excuses. Oh, we got AJ and he got Smitty. Man, fuck you. Straight like that. Because at the end of the day, name me a team, a quarterback that won without a talented roster. And while all these teams loading up every year, why did the Rams just add Devontae? Why did Washington add Debo and Tunsil? Why are people adding people to their roster every fucking year? Why? Why? We started we like probably the first team that started the 2 receiver 20+ million. Now everybody want to do it. Jackson definitely got it coming. I want Jalen Carter to put I want Jalen Carter shoulder blades on his ribs and drill his ass to the fucking ground. I don't like that dude, bro. I don't like him. Right? I don't respect him. They got a little bit of success and shit. Now all of a sudden, nah, man, we better stop a mud hole on them boys. Because the Giants fans, as soon as they get a little something, they want to talk shit. Y'all been dead for 10, 15 years. Now you want to talk shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. This shit be crazy, bro. I'll be trying to hold shit in, but sometimes I gotta go live and just talk about this shit. Like, you dudes are straight clowns, bro. These dudes is, Dan Orlowski, the Chase Daniels, all these people, some of them talking heads, man. Like, come on, man. And keep doubting my boy Jalen. These people don't know what the fuck they talking about, bro. Jalen Hurts is, in my opinion, the number 2 rated quarterback behind Patrick Mahomes right now. Now, that could change, right? And then if they say this thing about the talent, he got so much talent around him, why Brock Purdy ain't get it done? Ayuk, Debo, McCaffrey, Kittles. Should I go to the defensive side of the ball? How come he ain't get it done? How come Purdy didn't get it done? How come the 49ers think they got this mastermind fucking play caller? They fucking choked. How come Detroit didn't get it done? Why didn't Detroit get all these weapons? Williams, this and that, all these fucking weapons. Why didn't they get it done? They let Washington drop a 50 burger damn near on them. And we had to go and take Washington outside and cut their throat. We had to do that shit. Why can't all these other teams do it? Because Jalen Hurts has a fucking clutch gene. Everybody don't have a clutch gene. Some people have a choke gene, like golf. Some people, and that's why Jordan is, you see why Jordan's winning? Because Jordan knows, oh, this man got that gene in him, bro. He got that gene when it's top, when everything is stacked up against him, he is going to perform. When everybody's talking shit and this and that, he throws a perfect passer rating game and left meat on the fucking bone. Put some respect on that man's name. Oh, now it's because the roster, he's being carried. Oh, right, he's being carried. Right. He's being carried, right? Come on, man. You know what's up, William? Come on, man. Some order got to be restored over here, bro. Some order got to be restored over these fucking parts. We got to stop letting these dudes run off at the mouth. Y'all can't be letting them come into the city and shit without dumping a beer on their fucking head, bro. Real shit. I'm not saying hurt them, but y'all give them some of that brotherly love. You feel me? Something, you know what I mean? Something to them. Intimidate them, something. Fuck giving them a handshake and all that, saying, Dan, I love you. Nah, Dan, I'm giving you a wedgie, nigga. Fuck out of here. Stop running your mouth, ho. You feel me? Chase Daniels come to, nah, yeah, what's up? You saw what happened with Iman Shumpert and shit. He went to Nat Town, Indianapolis. Ain't nothing really happened to him, but dude made it clear. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't welcome here. So that's what type of time that we got to be on, man. It's like, it just makes me mad, bro. And I'm not even mad at AJ on this one, bro. I'm not, because it's like he first of all, he's 28 years old, bro. He's a young man. This is what they do. They do the social media shit, the venting, the little quote shit. This is what people in this age do, in that age do. That's what they do. The social media. You could take it a million different ways. You can take it a million different ways. Like, hey, there's no way you're gonna sit up here and say that man was unhappy. He wants to be traded after he just had the game-winning catch and cooked Isaiah Rodgers. There's no way. How could anyone sit up and come out of their fucking square head mouth and say some shit like that for clicks and views? Because they know what they do. They know the fan base. We are going to engage this shit. We're going to, even if we going at them, if we threaten them, whatever the case may be, it's still engagement. It's still engagement. And that's what they're looking for. That's the sick part about it. They got to get them ratings up on Disney, right? ESPN. You trying to get another raise, huh? Fucking, you a clown, Dan. Straight like that. And I'll tell you to your face if I seen you. I'll tell you, I'll about use a fucking clown, bro. Use a clown for that tape. You don't have no inside information. He sent a fucking tweet, a message, with him smiling, catching a fucking football, and you say he wanted to be traded. If he wanted to be traded, he'd just go to Howie and tell him, Howie, fucking trade me, you stupid motherfucker. You don't think that he would just go to Howie and be like, well, Howie, man, I can't do this shit no more, bro. I can't, bro. I really want to go to a team that's going to get me the ball, boom. And Howie would trade him. If he didn't want to be in Philly, he would be out of there. They just resign him last year. If he had any type of feelings like that, he would have been out of there. They wouldn't have gave him the contract, you dumbass. William Jeffries, the turnaround for our season happened last week. Kick these midgets' ass and come off the bar. And you know what, bro? I really feel like I'm glad I'm a transition. I'm glad you said that. I really feel I agree with you 1,000%. I agree with you 1,000%. You gotta take the Giants' head. Don't make this close. Take their head. You go into the bye week. You find out what you gotta fix, because after the bye week, you gotta be on the Super Bowl trajectory. You have to be. You gotta be on. Your running game gotta be going. Your defense has to play better. If you're gonna make a trade, I think now is the time to, after this game, is to get a trade. If you're gonna bring your guy in and start getting things, get that person acclimated, because now it's time to make that run. There's no more time to get shit together. It's coming out the bye week. You're halfway through the season. It's like, all right, let's go kick the Packers' ass now, right? Because you're going to have to beat some of these teams twice. Like last year, we had to beat a couple teams twice. We had to beat the Commanders twice. We had to beat the Packers twice. Who else? We had to beat the Rams twice. You're going to have to beat some of these motherfuckers twice. You're going to have to beat probably the Packers twice again, possibly. The Lions twice. And the Cowboys. Those are our next 3 games after the Giants. So now is the time to go and take their fucking head right now and let them know you ain't fucking with us. The defense has to play better, in my opinion. I trust the offense. The defense we have to get to the passer, and our cornerback 3 and our safety have to play better. They have to. And the play calling has to be better. Situational play calling has to be better with Kevin Patullo. It has to be better. And we got to open up this run game. I think if we could do it, if the situational play calling is better, if we get the run games rolling again, right? The defense gets a pass rush and we play better in the back end. I think we're going back and winning the Super Bowl this year. If we can get all those things. Now, that's contingent upon those things happening. I think if any one of those things don't happen, it's going to be tough for us to probably even get to the championship game, in my opinion. We probably might win the first game, because the NFC is loaded up and everybody's loaded up to beat us. Everybody loaded up in the offseason to be able to take us out. So I appreciate y'all, man. This is just my thoughts. Blackball Sports Podcast. We got an episode tomorrow. We're going to be shooting at some point. We do got an interview. We got an episode we got to get in tomorrow with Sam, man. It looks like, for the Washington Commanders fans to check out the channel, that Terry and Debo is back, but Jaden Daniels is out. Maybe Tampa this time twice. And yes, defense got, Tampa. So that's what happens. You got to beat a team twice, bro. And I would rather do it in Philly. So we got to, as hard as it's going to be, I think to win those 3 games in a row, I think we got to get them, starting 1 game at a time. Or even if we take the Packers and split between Dallas and Detroit. Like Dallas, we may lose to Dallas. I'll take that, right? But we got to beat Green Bay and we got to beat Detroit. We got to beat Green Bay and Detroit. And we still got Washington twice. Which next time we play them, they're probably going to be at full strength. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts. But like I said, check in with us. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're growing. We're inching up there. We're growing. Yeah. Subscribe. Rock out with us. It's going to be good. I don't think Washington has a chance in hell this week, but you never know. You never know. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. It's your boy, Oh God, man. I appreciate y'all. William Jeffries, appreciate you commenting on the show. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share this video and hit the thumbs up on the video. Peace.